Hi Anne, I'm here to teach you about the baritone. So, this is a baritone. Its assembly is even easier than the trombone. It's in two parts, and part one is incredibly easy and obvious. You pull this whole thing out of the case. Second is a mouthpiece. And same as any brass instrument, you put this into the lead pipe, which is this part right here, and you give it a quarter turn to the left to lock it in so that it's not going to fall out, and you're all good. Some things to label on the baritone, just for your knowledge: lead pipe, mouthpiece, bell. This is all just tubing. Your spit valve on the bottom here moves right here. Great. And then you have your piston valves right here. And a baritone has 3 of them. A euphonium is generally going to have 4 at the intermediate and professional level, but we have these right here. Yeah, so basically the piston valves are redirecting air through all of this tubing depending on which ones you put down, and that changes the pitches that you're able to create on the instrument. There's not a ton of common beginner issues with the baritone and euphonium, other than it's not the most ergonomic instrument, and actually I struggle because this is me relaxed and sitting up straight, and the mouthpiece is absolutely nowhere near my mouth. So a suggestion would be to get a yoga block that would just bolster this instrument up so that I can simply put my face to it to play. But other than that, yeah, there's not a ton of like common beginner issues with the posture. To hold it, you just wrap one arm around, the other one's going to go with finger 1, 2, and 3 on your valves, and there should be just like a little ring that you can rest your thumb on top of, or just right inside, not sticking it all the way through, but here you have it. You want to push down all of these piston valves with your fingertips, like kind of like, there we go, like this, not flat fingered. It's really hard to be dexterous and keep your strength if you're moving it this way. These aren't very strong muscles, but if you use like this, you're going to be able to play faster and with a lot less discomfort. Yeah, so like I said, you can bolster the instrument if it's not feeling right. Some people would have no problem, and this is going to be fine on their lap. But you sit in a chair, back straight, chest out, both feet flat on the floor. You don't want to slouch or cross your legs, because that's going to crunch your torso and affect your airflow and air intake and exhalation and all that, which is going to affect the quality of sound on the instrument. And then, yeah, posture instrument, embouchure. Okay, so embouchure on a brass instrument, it's all very similar to trombone, which is what we talked about, but it's all very relaxed. You do tighten the outer corners of your lip. You put the mouthpiece to your face, and you relax and blow through a small aperture that you create here. And there you have it. That's making a buzzing sound on the mouthpiece. And once it's on the instrument, you should be able to create a sound. And that's about it. Notice how the sound may have been a little bit buzzy or cut off, that's because a couple things were in the way. My tongue was in the way, and my teeth were in the way because I was clenching my jaw when I was playing. And that's just interrupting or obstructing airflow when you don't need it to. And it's not going to create a very characteristic sound for the instrument. So you want to open your jaw, make like an ah sound. And that should open up and relieve some of the buzzing sound from the instrument. Another thing that could be impacting sound in this way is poor air support, and too low volume of air to make sound on the instrument. So you take a deep breath and fully exhale and relax into the instrument, and it should relieve all of that buzzing and sound when your jaw's also relaxed. And that fixed it almost immediately. Okay, so some articulation differences. To play connected on the baritone is fairly easy. All you have to do is blow through the instrument with a constant stream of air and support that, and you can just start moving the piston valves while you're blowing air, and it will reroute the air, change the pitch, including some things with your lips, and that will make a connected sound. For separated articulations, you want to make a ta sound on each note while you transition in with a new fingering. And you should find some more separation in that. Some common problems that can arise when you start to change articulation, especially separated. My tendency is to start to close my jaw again, and that is going to close off the sound and make that buzzing sound again, which isn't a characteristic, nice quality sound that we want. And then the other issue when it comes to that would be, oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. 1 second. Sorry, brief pause. Is the other problem while you're articulating is to completely cut off the airflow, like to stop pushing air through the instrument as you're articulating, and that's not ideal. You want the airflow to be constant, and just tip of the tongue on the back of the teeth to change that sound. So ta, 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 ta. So there's still air moving. Let's see if I can demonstrate that. Instead of something like that. Playing in different registers on this instrument is similar to the trombone as with any brass instrument. If you're reaching for higher, you want to make an E vowel sound with your tongue while not closing off your throat or your jaw, and redirecting the air down into the mouthpiece. That's how that would work. And then conversely, going into lower registers, you want to start to create more of an ah sound, to open up the oral cavity more, and just keep relaxing keep relaxing your body, and keeping the volume of air high. And that's it. And I believe that's it. That's all for the baritone today. I hope that you learned a lot, and have a great day. See you later.